So, I have the world's slowest Camaro. This thing has a 305 making 140 horsepower, and even though it makes the best sounds on earth, I think it's time that we make this car a little zesty, cause winter's coming up. You know, engine building season. And once a small block Ford is out of the way for the Mustang, it's going to be time to look for a small block Chevy for this thing. Grab a short block, rebuild it, and throw something together. Now I'm well aware a lot of you guys say, why don't you throw an LS in this car? But an LS doesn't fit this car, especially if I want it looking stock. Pop open the hood of a 3rd gen Camaro and see an LS motor, you know that it is making some decent horsepower. But if you pop open the hood and you see a black small block Chevy with some headers, you just assume whatever redneck owns it just threw some headers on his 305. When in reality, that small block Chevy could be making anywhere between 140 horsepower and 550 horsepower if it's built right. But that idiot in a scat pack won't know until he finally lines up with you, and the only thing he sees is your taillights. That's kind of the end goal for this car. The goal is somewhere between 350 and 400 horsepower, but if it doesn't take too much more to get, say, 500, I'll go ahead and spend that little bit of extra cash. That just means I'll have to be careful and plan on upgrading everything else as soon as humanly possible. So yeah, I plan on turning my 80s Camaro into an absolute sleeper. Let's double or triple the horsepower, stiffen the chassis, and make this thing capable of handling around corners. The only way you're going to be able to tell this thing's modified at all is the fact that it's going to be running on 18-inch IROCs to clear the bigger brakes. Plus, it might be lowered just a tiny bit. But all that is going to have to wait until the Mustang is finally drivable. Because, let's face it, having 2 project cars at the same time kinda sucks, I kinda need the room, and I'd at least like to have something that's fun to drive. And maybe it'd be a good idea to go ahead and do a comparison video on both of these cars. Because apparently people don't believe me that the Mustang is probably one of the worst handling cars you could possibly buy. At least when you compare it to the Camaro. But that'll be a video for another day. Anyways, if you'd like to see this 3rd gen Camaro compete with Hellcats, or this Fox Body Mustang turned into the Huna Fox, please make sure to like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will see you in the next video.